Hello and welcome to the weekly series by FFCE. During our last presentation, we discussed about the extrusion technology, its principle and working, application, classification and advantages. In today's presentation, we will discuss about the setting up of a extrusion plant, the cost estimation, its licensing documentation and the government schemes involved. Built-up area required for setting up of an extrusion plant. The built-up area required depends on the production capacity, the automation level, and the type of product. The area should be divided into further sections like raw material storage, the processing area, finished goods storage, utilities, quality, and administration department. The built-up area for small-scale industry will range from 5 to 8,000 square feet. For medium scale, it will range from 10 to 15,000 square feet, and for large scale, it will be from 20,000 to 30,000 square feet and above. A proper built-up area planning helps in smooth and efficient workflow and efficient operation. Optimum capacity. Optimum capacity of a plant depends on the market availability of the raw material, the market demand, and the efficiency. Typical capacities for plant ranges for 50 to 150 kgs per hour for small scale plant. For medium scale, it ranges from 200 to 500 kgs, and for larger, it goes beyond 500 kgs per hour. Choosing proper capacities for a plant helps in proper raw material utilization, cost effectiveness, and also scope for the future scalability. Estimated project cost. Setting up of an extrusion plant requires investment in land, building, machinery, equipments, manpower, and working capitals. For setting up of a plant of small scale, you might require investment of 50 to 70 lakh. For medium scale, it goes from 1 to 1.5 crore, and for large scale, it is 2 crores or above. Having proper cost estimations helps in proper budgeting, financial planning, and loan approvals. Documentation required for setting up of an extrusion plant. First and foremost, you require a detailed project report. It includes your project and product ideation, the market analysis, the financial projections, space and utility needs, the machinery requirements, and also the risk assessment. This report is also required when you go for the bank loans and for government subsidies. Other documentations involve HACCP plans. They help to ensure food safety during production. They analyze the food safety hazards throughout the processing and also sets up the critical limits and corrective and action plans to control and eliminate them. Other documentations like record keepings, checklists, CAPA, RCAs, they should also be maintained in the industry. Licenses and certification requirements to legally operate a plant. First, you will require an FSSAI license. A state license is offered for production capacities below 2 metric ton per day. For production capacities above 2 metric ton per day and for export, you will need a central license. If you're going for export, you will also need IEC certificate and a PIDA certificate, which are offered by DGFT. Other quality certifications that you can have are ISO 22000, ISO 9001, GMP, GHP, and HACCP certificates. There are several government schemes which support the new extrusion units. First is PMFME, which gives around 35% credit-linked subsidies to small and micro industries. Second is PLI scheme, which is more for large-scale and import-oriented units. Third is food processing unit under MOFPI, which supports the new industries with expansion and modernization. The fourth one is Pradhan Mantri Kisan Sampada Yojana, which gives subsidies of 35% or higher to northeast and in hilly regions. To conclude, while setting up of an extrusion plant, one should carefully plan the space requirements, the costing projections, and the capacity. Have proper documentation, licensing, and certifications. Documentation also helps to have proper compliances and product safety. Various government schemes provide help aid to the new entrepreneurs and helps in expansion. Thanks for watching and please like, share and subscribe.